between each individual. My goal is to investigate behavior, horse behavior, because I want to see how they develop their behavior and how they deal with several things. Perhaps it's also a little bit meant to stop saying that one mare is always leading and one stallion is this and that. And anyway, perhaps you have followed some of my movies and you have seen that I have also been to other wild horses, and so I think I know something about doing investigation and something about horses. This is the first time that I'm visiting this place, and we pretty soon saw the horses, so it makes me happy to be able to make some pictures. Studying the individual differences is interesting. You start to focus on details, and I think also for people who own domesticated horses, looking at the individual differences, details is very, very good to do. You can see that the mares are having some kind of plants in their hair, and I don't like that to see that. But anyway, I think they're thistles, and I know there's a story that it's something else, but never mind that. I do know that they fall off when the hair is down. That's the only way they lose these things. On the tail of a foal, you can see more or less the age. A very short tail is a very, very young foal. Longer tail is an older foal. And from as far as I can see now, I think these foals are from this year. I only see one stallion, and the total amount of this group is 20 horses. There are 9 mares. This was my dog interfering in this movie. There are 9 mares, 1 stallion, if I'm correct. Of course, I was mistaken. I'm checking now. 10 mares, 1 stallion, and 9 foals. And here you can see a mare drinking, allowing her foal to drink. And I don't know if you have seen it in the beginning, but you could see that she bit the foal in the bottom, which is not a place to worry about. But I think, but that's an interpretation. I think she did it because the foal already has teeth and was hurting her. And the foal is ready. What you see a lot happen is how the foals block the mares. They just walk in front of the mares, so the mares have to stop. The food on this place, now she's ready. Now she's walking away. Look at the foal a little bit. The food here is amazing. There's a lot of food, and you can see, so there is no competition. In this group, I noticed there were 2 black mares, and well, let's focus on the details of getting to see the difference on the black mares. A temporary detail might be that one has a shorter tail compared to the other one. Another detail, foal is looking, what are you doing? Well, I'm making a movie. Another detail might be, look at the face, see at if there are a spot, for instance, a white mark or something. Here you can see the difference in between this foal, male foal and mare foal. There's a small difference. They're now investigating my husband. I always like it if horses are investigating something. And it seems that this guy, this foal, was a little bit excited by the meeting he just had with the mare foal. They're not sexual mature yet, but, well, might be something interesting. We'll see about that. There you see the other black mare at the back. And she has a pretty long tail. So probably I have to look at mane to the right, mane to the left, whatever. And there's the male horse. No, it's a female. Sorry, I'm mistaken. This is a female. So you see how hard it is to make sure that you're recognizing the individuals. And oh, now I have a series. I think this is a very beautiful series because this represents so well how young horses talk things over, which is not really expressing. But they look at something and then they look at each other. But these started to play. And these are the typical mouth plays you see on young horses, but you also see them on more mature horses, playing together, playing with their mouth, talking things over. I call it talking. It's not really talking, but it is communicating. And there's another mare. She was very long time next to the male.
Dan kan ik toch niet filmen?
I can't movie when they're so curious. Expressions. I think these horses are very, very beautiful. They're very pure. They're very sober, so they don't need a lot of food and they can deal with all kinds of weather circumstances. This is also typical social affiliative behavior. And they're very rough. And well, we'll see how the investigation will go. And I also have to think it over. Another foal drinking with his mare. You can see the mare again biting. Hey, don't hurt me. And the foal is not exactly polite. Distracted by me, shaking his head, or her head. I don't know even sure if this is a mare or a stallion. Anyway, male, female. Doesn't matter, I just wanted to try if I could get very close so you can see how foals are drinking and how careful they have to be. And the second mare I saw bite in the bottom of the foal. Nothing aggressive, just, hey, come on.